Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Kelly.
Yeah, guys, unfortunately, the clouds rolled in right at that time when the eclipse was going on in our area. In fact, let me show you what it looks like right now. Not only do we have some clouds around the area, but we have a few showers that are pushing through to the north. But a different perspective, I think you're going to really dig this. This is what is called a visible satellite. It's literally a picture from space looped on over, and that's why we keep it on the dark background. And right here, you can actually see that eclipse rolling across the country between that 1:30, 2 o'clock time frame through about 4:30 or so. And when you can see it like that from space, it's exactly like what we are anticipating, that period where we have complete dark and complete totality underneath that. All right, so let's talk about our local conditions this evening. Temperatures are quite comfortable, back into the mid-60s, a little bit above normal, 65 under that partly to mostly cloudy sky here as we go through the next couple of hours, 57 by 9. 55 is your temperature a little bit later on at 10 o'clock. And then tonight, overnight, we're going to see temperatures stay into the 40s. Not bad. And check out tomorrow. Tomorrow, a temperature into the mid-70s in both Philly and around the Lehigh Valley, a bit cooler down the shore. You might be thinking, hey, where is Bill? Is he in the studio? No, we're actually in our brand new studio that we are launching today. And this is going to be a great experience for you. We're going to be able to showcase around the Delaware Valley, walking on down to the Chesapeake, rolling across the Delaware Bay, up and down I-95 to give you hyper-local weather in a unique way that you're not going to see anywhere else. Coming up, we're going to be talking about our next rainmaker. That and more in just a bit. Back over to you.
Oh, I'm hyped. Yes,
indeed. I'm
yes,
hyper
indeed.
And local. Don't fall in that water there, Bill.
Yeah, really. Thank you, buddy. That looks great. See you in a little bit.
Chief Meteorologist Bill Kelly is here to tell us all about it. Bill, this is like mind-blowing for you. Eclipse, new studio.
it's a good busy day. Let's just say that. Exactly right. Yeah, you talk about a different way to deliver the weather conditions, not just here in Philadelphia, but this is pretty unique across the entire country. So we're in our brand new studio, and what you're looking at here, this is our live shot, our window to Philadelphia, and we're looking at live weather conditions right now. We have a few clouds out. If it's raining, it's going to be raining back here. If it's snowing, it's going to be snowing, you name it. But it's not just that. We can bring things up like the entire Delaware Valley around the region. We can bring up a series of monitors to deliver you different pieces of weather information. We can bring up cities as well. And we're not just focused on one or two places. I mean, we really can take this map all the way from the Chesapeake. I mean, there's Baltimore. We can walk you on down the I-95 corridor. Of course, there's the Delaware Bay. We have South Jersey. We go up to the Lehigh Valley. You can see the Poconos back here in the distance. Down the shore, I mean, we were talking eventually, we're looking at like tidal conditions. We could take you right down into it. All kinds of neat technology to look at when it comes to this particular thing. But let's talk about what is going on right now and what's happening in the weather. So we have a live shot of Ocean City currently, and you see a few clouds, you see the beach, some folks out, not a lot of folks, but it's a pretty nice day. Let's talk about what the temperatures are doing, because we're finally at or above normal, with the exception of you folks down the shore. I mean, it is a bit cooler. Atlantic City, 59 degrees. You look down at Cape May, you guys are into the mid-50s, but it is one of the cooler spots. I mean, we have 62 here in Millville, Dover sitting into the upper 50s, but check it out along Interstate 95, where we have temperatures running the gamut of the 60s, even a 65-degree temperature right here in Philly. That's nice. Our normal is 61, so we are a little bit above that. Trenton sitting into the 60s. We look back at the Lehigh Valley and Berks County. You guys in Reading, you're sitting at 64 degrees. Even the Poconos are into the 50s. Okay, so what's going on? Let's talk about the weather conditions here. Tonight, we're going to keep the 60s for the next few hours, eventually drop that on down. 61 degrees, your temperature at 8 o'clock. Then we'll get down into the 50s. But it's going to be a mild night. We're going to stay in the 40s overnight. Notice we have a few showers that are up to the north. Clouds are starting to thicken on up, and these showers will just be passing by. Minimal impact. We're not worried so much about that. But the bigger picture, we have these showers and clouds are going to be streaming up, and so we are tracking our next weather maker that is going to be here by the time we get into Tuesday night and Wednesday, tracking a few showers. So your future cast looks like this. A couple of lingering stray showers tonight, not a big deal, minimal impacts. We go into the overnight hours and into your Tuesday. We are loving your forecast for your day tomorrow. We start out with the sunshine, no weather-related problems for you. It's going to be a beautiful look out this window tomorrow with some sun. Clouds will start to thicken up by tomorrow evening. In fact, your timestamp, this is 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And then as we roll into your Tuesday night and Wednesday, that is when we start picking up some rain around the region, and that's really going to get going right on into your Thursday. So for tonight, pretty nice, 47 degrees, got a few clouds here and there, not quite as chilly. Nobody's down near freezing. I know my personal weather station at home this morning read 31, a little bit of a, nice shock when you walked outside. Tomorrow, how about 76 degrees, spring returning. The warmest we've been so far this year is 77, so we're going to be very, very close to that. All right, so let's talk about your 7-day forecast and what you can expect. Again, kind of delivering it to you in a unique way, and these 70s stand out for your day tomorrow. Tomorrow, the increasing clouds will be around, and then as we get on into our Wednesday, we drop it a little bit because of the shower, 69 degrees. Thursday, once more, is the day that I'm watching. Thursday, especially evening and into Friday, that is when the rain's going to be here. We could be tracking some storms. We could be watching some strong winds. Then we get into your Friday, it lingers. The weekend right now looking dry, a little cooler. It will be breezy, though, with these temperatures into the 60s, not the 40s and 50s like we've had, so that's nice. And then we have a 72-degree temperature there on your Monday. We are live here tonight on this pretty nice Monday afternoon. My days have blended in. I've been doing a lot lately, guys. We'll send it back over to you.
Very cool. Very cool technology.
Yeah, it is so cool.
Watch your step now. You stepped on my house, but I'll let you slide.
We trip over these names on the floor. That's for sure.
Good stuff.
Sure.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
So, yeah, you talked about our new studio. That's where we are. This is our live shot here in Philadelphia. Looking behind, it's a partly cloudy, if not mostly cloudy day. And this is our live shot right now around Ocean City. And we are watching a few folks out and about along the boardwalk. But, yeah, it was just one of those days we had a little bit too many clouds out for a good portion of the area. Let me show you what some of our temperatures are. Right now in Atlantic City, it's at 59 degrees. We walk over, show you places in South Jersey like Millville here, into the low 60s. So it's nice. Cape May at 55. We have a little bit of some cooler weather in Dover at 57. But up and down I-95, these temperatures are where we should be, if not slightly warmer. We have 60 degrees in Wilmington. Here in Philly, sitting in the mid-60s, which relative to where we've been, actually feels quite nice. We have temperatures in the 60s around Trenton. Same thing with you folks back into our western areas, heading right now into the mid-60s. A delightful evening. Even Mount Pocono there in the backdrop, temperature sitting right around 58 degrees. So that's where we're going to keep it over the next couple of hours. Let me show you what it looks like around the region. I want to show you a little bit of a different vantage point. We bring up our monitor. So we have a few clouds out right now, not quite as overcast as it was, but there are some showers that we are tracking, and it's these moving through the Poconos, the Lehigh Valley. It's not a big deal, minimal impact at most. But what I really want to show you is this view. This is so cool. Okay, so this is the Midwest view, or the Mid-Atlantic view. And when you watch this looped over the last couple of hours, you see a little bit of some shadowing, just a little, right there, a little bit of shading on the maps. It almost looks like the map tweaks out a little bit. It's not the case. Give you a little bit of a different view, widen this way out here. And again, you can see as we were there, there's the shadowing. This is a visible satellite from space, meaning that it's literally a picture taken of space put into a loop. And when you look at it like that, you can so clearly, right there, see the shadowing from the moon, the sunlight, the shadowing from the moon onto the Earth. It is just absolutely beautifully displayed right there in a visible satellite. And once again, across our country, this is not going to be around again until 2045. There's one in 44, but it's in the far northern states. The one in 45 will go from California and drape down out of Florida. So just really, really cool stuff. Let's get to our futurecast because we are expecting showers. I'm starting you out 24 hours from now. We're going to have a dry day tomorrow, a mild day, if not warm day, but showers do build in for your Wednesday. Here's 6 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. I'll pause this at 8 o'clock, and we are tracking our next weather maker at this time, bringing in some morning showers. Now, your day Wednesday is not a washout. Wednesday has some breaks, as you can see, and it's just going to be that off and on shower chance throughout the day, kind of opening up the door for our next weather maker, our bigger weather maker, which is going to be here on Thursday. And on Thursday, look at this. Here's 5 o'clock Thursday. Look at Thursday evening. Thursday night, overnight, and into Friday morning, that is when we have the next weather maker really pushing on through here. And that's going to bring us rain, wind, and the possibility of some storms as well. So with that being said, let's break down the next 7 days because what we have in our area are some conditions that are going to be pretty nice. Tomorrow we got the 76. Then we have some showers for you on Wednesday, sitting at 69 degrees. By Thursday, again, Thursday night and into early Friday, that is our next chance of bringing in some decent rainfall with the storms and the wind. Keep it breezy on your Friday at 64, and then your weekend at this point looks dry, looks breezy and cooler on Saturday. Our normal high, by the way, is 61. That's about where we're going to be. Sunday, we warm it up a bit. Both days are looking dry. And then on Monday, we're at 72. And guys, we can deal with a little rain. What I think a lot of us are tired of is the 45-degree rainy days in April. You know what I mean? At least we got temperatures that are fairly comfortable.
Speaking of 45, I'm glad you cleared that up. You said 44 is going to be above the country, but 45 comes across the eclipse.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the one in 44, if I'm not mistaken, is only a few states in the north, and it starts near sunrise. It's either sunrise or sunset.
Okay.
I think it's sunrise, meaning it's going to be dark, dark, dark. Sun comes up, then the eclipse, and then it goes away, which is nowhere near as thrilling as a 3 in the afternoon eclipse.
Right. By the way, I love what you did with the place. Beautiful.
Oh, thank you. We cleaned it up just a little bit.
Cool.
Thank you, buddy.